What is up, everyone? My name is Taylor Moss. Me and my buddy Josh are making this channel. It's called DevLife, and basically the point of the channel is that me and him are just going to make daily videos talking directly to the camera. There's going to be very minimal editing, very minimal post-processing. It's just going to be kind of a more raw discussion between us and you guys about topics that are on our mind that have to do with really whatever we want, but they're all central. You know, the whole theme around the entire channel is development. So whether that's software development actually, or whether that's personal development, or whether that's mental development, or just increasing your productivity, or all kinds of different things, it's just going to be about development. And so that is why we named the channel DevLife. And this is going to be kind of the style videos where we're just kind of talking freestyle. There's no script, and there's not going to be a lot of editing, or not going to be a lot of jump cuts or anything like that. It's going to be really raw and really direct to the camera. And then we're also going to do some stuff every so often on Friday where we do things together. Maybe that'll be on Sunday or Saturday, we're not quite sure yet. But basically that's the premise of the channel. So in this episode, which will be my first episode, I want to talk about stress in the workplace. So specifically, I just got a promotion, so that's great news for me, and I work in software development. And so one of the things that often happens in software development is you have a set list of tasks, just like you would in any other normal job. But something that happens a lot is with development, you have a set of skills because you understand a certain set of things. Like you might know a certain language, a certain framework, a certain technology, and that might be something that you have specialized in. And it's not like a normal job where they could, you know, rent you out to another department for a day and say, hey, can you go pick up the slack, you know, over in this department, because you might not understand that language, or you might not understand that framework, and you might have an incredibly hard time doing that thing, and you might not be well suited for it. So generally the only time that you get a lot of new opportunity is if your whole team kind of finishes a project and it's a little bit of a time for restructuring or reorganization, or if you get a promotion. So I got a promotion, so all of a sudden I have to learn how to do a lot of different things, and it's incredibly stressful. It's been crazy the past few days, kind of trying to absorb all this information and trying to take it all in and trying to understand really at the crux of the issue, what is my new job, what is my new role, where do I fit in here? And that's incredibly stressful. And something that I've been learning over the past few days is really just to take it a step at a time. And I know that's kind of obvious advice that everyone always gives, you know, oh, take one, you know, put one foot in front of the other, blah, blah, blah. But it really rings true, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed. In the software development world, you know, so I got promoted, and now all of a sudden I have to be the person who kind of makes these software architecture decisions, and I have to be the person who is making hiring decisions, and I have to be the person to kind of point us in the direction that we want to go as a company for the next, you know, foreseeable future. And so it's really daunting because, you know, I'm terrified that I'm going to mess something up, and, you know, I was working fine before, and so now all of a sudden I have this new role, and that's awesome and that's exciting, but it's also really, really scary. And so for the past few days, I've been kind of trying to take it a step at a time. I've been trying to make sure that I get the stuff that I know how to do done out of the way early. So normally in my normal workday, I generally would kind of put harder tasks towards the end of the day because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get them done. But sometimes if I had a really big project, I'd be like, all right, I have to start this right away because I know I can get that kind of backlog stuff done if I have to at the last minute, you know. So I generally work that way. But, you know, every once in a while you feel like, oh man, there's this big project, I have to tackle this first. But I feel like that's not the way that I need to do it going forward with my new job. I think what I need to do is in the morning, I kind of tackle all of my regular tasks that I have to do as a developer, and then from there I can kind of sit back and go, okay, all right, I've actually done a good chunk of work today, I have that behind me, now let's do a little bit of learning. All right, let's read some resumes. Okay, now let's figure out some software architecting software that might help me out, help me better facilitate my planning and my structuring. All right, let's see what types of tools we already have, what we pay for, what we should be getting. And so it's been kind of a process where I've learned that I'm getting better and better and better at it. In the past few days I've been feeling really good, whereas about a week ago I was really, really terrified and I was really, really nervous. And really the only thing that's changed is my mindset. I kind of switched mentalities from how am I going to do this to actually, all right, do the stuff I know how to do, grab one piece of something new at a time and start working at it. I'm in a transition period right now where the old person is leaving and I'm taking over for them, and so I have a little bit of time left to learn from them and gather information from them. But overall, I have this promotion and it's going to be effective very, very soon, and so I'm trying to take it one step at a time and learn from that. So I hope you guys like this video. This is going to be the first one in a series where basically it's going to be myself and then Josh and then myself and then Josh back and forth, and then we'll do a live stream, or if not a live stream, a pre-recorded podcast style conversation between me and him. They're all going to be in this similar vein, and I'm going to kind of categorize mine as either a programming discussion or a job and self-development, kind of discussion, or technology, or maybe cryptocurrency. I'll kind of categorize mine and bin mine, so if you guys are watching at home, you can kind of ignore videos that you don't think you're gonna like, or videos that you really enjoy, you'll click on, and I'll try and keep a consistent thumbnail game and all that kind of stuff. So it's all clear for everyone here, but basically we're going to be releasing daily videos, and if you guys are interested, we also have a Discord server that you guys can join. But other than that, I mean, subscribe if you're interested, press that like button, and I'll see you guys the day after tomorrow.